10 minutes to 10 o'clock. Good morning. The news on Galaxy FM. My name is Sarah Biryomumaisho. The Buganda Kingdom Luchiko Parliament is sitting this morning at Bulange-Mengo to eulogize the fallen former Katikiro Josh Mayanja Nkanji, who passed at the beginning of this week. Mayanja Nkanji succumbed to pneumonia on Monday morning at Nakasero Hospital, where he had been admitted for some time. The initial program received by Galaxy FM indicated that the family would take the body to Bulange-Mengo, where it would lie, and the Luchiko members would pay their respects this morning. But the current Kingdom Premier Charles Peter Maiga explained that this was impossible, as it is against the culture and norms of Buganda Kingdom. It was later agreed by the two parties, that is the family and kingdom, that the Luchiko sits today without the body.
Within the traditions of Buganda, dead bodies aren't taken to the palace. Now, Bulange building is part of the Mengo Palace actually. And also during a Luchiko session, the Kabaka's throne actually is placed upon the dais where traditional regalia and all these things are laid. So the throne and the regalia upon which the throne sits aren't exposed to dead bodies. That's the tradition of Buganda. For that reason, the late Katikiro's body cannot be brought into Bulange. That's the tradition. Those are the norms.
Margaret Etusa, the Makerere University Deputy Registrar in charge of Certification Ceremonies and Production Division CCPD, has been suspended. Etusa is accused of illegally hiring a company that fleeced money from parents and graduates during the just concluded 67th graduation ceremonies at the university under the guise of securing their mobile phones and gadgets. In a March 7th, 2017 letter seen by Galaxy FM, the acting Makerere University Vice Chancellor Associate Professor Okello Ogwang suspends Etusa over what he termed as abuse of office and overstepping her powers. Etusa reportedly single-handedly permitted Exxon Contractors Limited to provide phone custody services during the 67th graduation ceremony after paying 1 million shillings into the academic registrar's account. Professor Ogwang says that by single-handedly contracting the company, Etusa overstepped her powers. According to Professor Ogwang, Etusa's conduct flouted provisions of the Public Procurement Law PPDA Act because she usurped the powers of the Contracts Committee. Professor Ogwang has ordered Etusa to vacate the university office with immediate effect and stay away from the Senate building during her suspension period. Etusa will be on half pay during her suspension, and Ogwang instructs her to hand over all university property in her possession to the academic registrar and the director of human resource. Businessman Andrew Desh Kananura is today expected to defend himself against murder charges. Desh is facing murder charges alongside his brother Raymond Kananura, Cyrus Maganda, Samuel Muzolewa and Jacob Onyango, who are jointly accused of beating a one-bedroom Kateriga to death in the wee hours of September 30th, 2012. In a High Court session that is said to be presided over by Justice Joseph Marangira, the suspects, when making their defense, are expected to choose from the three available options. These are either staying silent, giving unsworn testimony, or choosing to give sworn testimonies, which will require the prosecution to cross-examine them, and later they will be required to present witnesses to testify in their favor if they so wish. Prosecution contends that on September 30th, 2012, Desh Kananura and his co-accused while at Panamera Bar in Naguru killed Kateriga, a bar attendant, of 30,000 shillings the deceased had received as a tip from a customer. Justice Murangira earlier ordered the suspects to defend themselves upon considering testimonies from some of the prosecution witnesses. Now, some women in Kampala still struggle to get their full 3 months paid maternity leave as employers aim at maximizing profits. According to the Employment Act 2006, a female employee shall, as a consequence of pregnancy, have the right to a period of 60 working days leave from work, referred to as maternity leave, of which at least 4 weeks shall follow the childbirth or miscarriage. We spoke to some women who have been given only 1 month as employers threaten to replace them. Fiona Nabasawo, the General Secretary, Uganda Law Society, states that she was given only 4 weeks by her previous employer. She states that she was almost taking up the offer for fear of losing her job, but later protested it.
it was not in a law firm, it was in another company, insisted that they are going to give me 1 month leave because I needed the job. But you see, what that would cause in the end is that I would come to work, but you would not really have me at work. You'd not have that quality that I would bring to the table if I know that my baby is 3 months old and stable and is being looked after by somebody else. If I have a 2-month-old baby at home, believe me, you will not get 100% from me. So I think it's better for organizations to recognize these things as things that are going to facilitate the women's efficiency in the workplace.
Nalongo Nana, another mother, says many women have opted to go in business as a result of harsh policies at employment. She says government should look at pestering employers to implement what is already in law.
In my workplace as a woman, the challenges, you have certain queries. Sometimes you do not know who to approach about the queries, but even when you know who to approach, they are not approachable. So there's still that discrimination. Men still believe or think that certain things are only meant to be done by men.
And a cocktail of idle youth groups from different parts of the country is written to President Yoweri Museveni asking him to prepare to leave office as his age has caught up with him. Speaking to the press in Kampala on Wednesday, the seemingly idle youth said they have distributed the same letter to different government stakeholders, including religious and cultural leaders. Moses Vijura, the deputy leader of the Uganda Young Democrats, presents their case.
We have managed to write this comprehensive document. It is addressed to His Excellency the President. The content of it is about peaceful transfer of power. We are trying to remind him that he is running out of his age as per the constitutional standard. We managed to serve various interested parties. All political parties have been served. All embassies have been served. All religious leaders have been served, including the cultural leaders. We served Uganda. So Katikiro Mayiga is well conversant with this document. We also served the Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda, the Deputy Speaker, Chief Justice, Prime Minister, Leader of Opposition, the Chief of Defence Forces, the Inspector General of Police, the Secretary General of Intelligence Council.
The jury explains that the president is of advanced age and should pave way for the Speaker of Parliament, Rebecca Kadaga, who is the only eligible candidate in line to take over him, as the current Vice President, Edward Kiwanuka II, is equally of advanced age.
Our constitution is very clear that Article 102, Clause B of the constitution, it says that anyone who possesses the office of the president, he must be 35, not exceeding 75 years. President Museveni, as we talk now, is 73 and 4 months. So, 15th August 2019, he will be 75. Automatically, he will be out of office. So, we are saying that Uganda is going to get a chance for the first time to be led by first a lady and a civilian. It is supposed to be the vice president who is supposed to take over after the president. But Honorable Sekandi is 74 now. So, 2019, it will be 76. So he's out of order. So the chance remains in the hands of the Speaker of Uganda, Right Honorable Kadaga. She's now 61 years. She will be 63 by 2019. So she's the one who is going to take us in the 2020.